Assalamu alaikum students. Standard 8th, subject geography, chapter number 7, population. Students, in the previous class we learned about the structure of population. In that we learned about sex ratio. Now let us start with the age structure. So in a region, when the population is subdivided as per the age group, this is called the age structure of the population. So students, when the subcomponents of a population are taken into account by age, the composition of that population is considered to be age structure. So, this age group is used to understand the dynamics of future age group formation as well as to calculate the proportion of working group and dependent group. Okay, so age structure is useful for the projection of population and for understanding the dynamics of the age structure arrangement. So students, as you can see, the dependent group and working groups are there. So it also helps in understanding the proportion of active and dependent population. Then students, out of the total population of a region, people between the age of 15 to 59 years are engaged in jobs, occupation, earning money, that is make money. So students, in India, the productive population is the population between the ages 15 to 59. And so this group of people is active in service and business. And as this group of people is active in service and business, they directly participate in the economic activities of a region. And so, in regions where the proportion of this population is more, especially youth, development is rapid. So individuals in this age group are directly involved in the economy of the region. And students, in the region where the proportion of such groups and young people is high, the region develops rapidly. And students, depending on this functional group, the population group is called dependent population group. Okay, so depending on this functional group, that is on working population group, the population group is called the dependent population group. Then the dependent population falls into two subgroups. So there are two subgroups in this group, that is person under the age of 15 years, it is below 15 years, and person under the age group of 60 years and above. Okay, so as you can see here, the dependent population falls into two subgroups. Then students, the people below 15 years of age totally dependent on the productive population, right? It is natural, and we all know about this, that the people below 15 years of age are totally dependent on the productive population. And also the people above 60 years also fall in the dependent category, right? But their knowledge and experience make them a valuable asset to the whole society. And so they are enriched with knowledge, age and experience. So their experience benefits the whole society. So students, the study of age structure helps to know the percentage of child, adolescent, youth, middle-aged and old-aged in population. And the study of age structure helps to know the proportion of productive people, right, and unproductive people. Then the study of age structure also helps government in planning various economic, social, educational, medicinal, etc. schemes for the overall development of the country. And the study of age structure also helps to know the speed of economic growth. And so students, the study of age structure is very much important. Now let us understand about the occupational structure of the population. So students, here the occupational structure of the population of the region is classified into two groups, as you can see here. So, the population of a region can be classified into working and non-working groups. So, first is working and the other is non-working group. So, students, remember the population of a region can be classified into working and non-working groups. So, these people who are not in jobs or profession despite being in productive age group come under the non-working group, as you can see the picture on the right hand side, right? So the people in the non-working group depend on the working or working group people to meet their various needs. And so they have to depend on the working group. So if the proportion of working population is higher in a region, then the population is termed as industrious. And such a region has rapid development. If there are more people working in a region, such a region develops fast. So remember, the higher the proportion of working youth, the development of such a region is rapid. And so students, productive population is an important group, right? Because people belonging to age group of 15 to 59 age are considered as productive, and therefore this population is called productive population. And then people below 15 years of age and above 16 years of age are considered as dependent or non-working population. So the productive population, here the peoples who are involved in services or business, therefore play an important role in economic growth and development of country. And country has more proportion, if the country has more proportion of productive population and youth, it develops rapidly, and thus productive population is an important group. Now let us understand about area of residence. So students, the population is divided into urban and rural, right? So the population of a region can be divided into two groups as per the area of residence. That is, first is rural and the next one is urban. So the rural population is predominantly engaged in primary education, and here the urban areas have large proportion of population engaged in what? Engaged in secondary and tertiary occupation. So students, as the rural population is engaged in primary occupation, such as you can see here, agriculture, fishing, animal husbandry, mining, and here the urban areas, as we saw that they have a large proportion of population engaged in secondary and tertiary occupation. So the majority of the population is engaged in business, such as industries that process raw materials, as well as industries that provide services such as transportation, trade. So remember that the rural population is the main food producer in the region. And so the urban population depends on the rural population for food. So students, the population in rural